everyone, so me and Buddy thought that we would do a page out of Stained Glass Sugar Skulls by Sachin and Sachdeva. I was looking at the pages and thought that some of these images are quite simple, and that maybe we could do like paper piecing with it. So I've printed the image out on all the different colours that the colour palette asks for, and we are going to give it a go and see how we get on. So I've got that, I've got the key up on the computer, glue. Okay, I've got the glue. I'm just using my Scotch glue stick. These are pretty good, so this is what I'm going for. Because I think I'm going to have to stick as I go along, so that we don't lose the plot. Okay, so I don't have black because obviously I couldn't print onto black. So at the end I'll go through and do all the black. So we do have grey and dark grey. So where's, what colour's that? That's the dark grey and that's the grey. Okay, so we'll do these colours first. So haven't really thought through how I'm going to achieve this. I don't want to just cut through everything because obviously I'm going to damage it should I then need it later. So let's just cut this out of the middle. What colour's 20? 20 is the dark grey. Okay. So I can probably I could make a ton of these, all different colourways to use up all the pieces. So this border is black, so we don't need to worry about that. What colour do I want? 19. So that's here on the eyeballs. Oh, and around here as well. Okay. That's that. Cut all of that off. Gosh, my cutting is not good today. I think I'm just going to do like layering just to make it really easy for myself. Rather than cut out all the individual pieces, we'll just layer it up. Okay, pretty good. Where else is 19? Yeah, these big eyeballs are 19, aren't they? But the rest is not. Okay. I feel like I've got a sneeze coming, so I apologise if that catches me off guard. Eyeball. Eyeball. Okay. Should do this more often, really. Paper piecing. So relaxing. Okay, now, in terms of dark grey, a few of my colours I didn't really have, so I've had to use special papers. It's not a problem, but I could only print on the back. I wasn't able to print on the front of it. So this image is really symmetrical, so it won't be a problem. I'll just cut them out and then flip. So let's cut around the edge. So it's all smudgy as well, because this is really shiny stuff. So this one is going to be layered on top of some of the light grey, so I am going to be cutting out smaller, more detailed pieces out of here. And of course, all these little scraps don't get thrown away, they go into the scrap box, so it all gets used. So over the weekend, me and Mr. B went to a little town called Bakewell, which is in the Peak District. It's about an hour away, a bit more than that, from us. So it's not that far for a day trip. So we went over there, and yeah, that was really nice. Love going to Bakewell. Bakewell has some really good quality ducks. Okay, so if you want ducks, that's where you need to go. So whenever we go to Bakewell, we take some duck food and we feed the ducks. And the ducks there are used to being fed bread and other rubbish. Which is obviously no good for ducks. You can't seriously think that ducks live on bread. Well, we take duck food, so seed and corn and stuff, and we give them that. Well, they went a bit crazy. They really wanted this food. They came up out of the river. They were all around me. It was really good. I love it. So I had all the mallards, and I had there was coots and more hens. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I love ducks and other waterfowl. I wonder if it'd be easier. Yes, it would be easier, but I wonder if it'd be too messy to just whack a load of glue on the paper. It would be easier, but would I end up in a mess? And thus it's not worth it overall. Let's try it and see how we get on. Because they might stick down better, mightn't they? We'll just see if I end up with everything sticking to it now. It's looking good. I like it. Okay, so move it out the way then so that you don't get attached. So then I've got bits on this outside. I've come at that at completely the wrong angle. Funny, isn't it, how you can only cut from one angle? Or maybe that's just me. Maybe I can only cut from one angle. Shouldn't have done the eyes yet, because 18 is going to be impossible to cut out. So I should have just stuck that on. So I might peel the eyes off. Yeah, I might peel the eyes off and stick them on top of 18. Other crafters knew that. They could see what was happening and how that was going to go wrong. And they just let me struggle. Didn't shout up, did you? So I'm going to have a similar problem with the nose. Right, okay. Am I? Yeah, I might have a similar problem with the nose, maybe. We will see, I suppose. So what colour am I doing? 20, dark grey, yeah. Oh, these are opposite. Will that matter? See how here this one's 20, but here it's 19. But it won't matter, will it? I suppose the key to this whole thing was probably not to stick it down as you go, but I just envisaged a flipping nightmare of all my pieces going everywhere. While we were in Bakewell, went round some shops, charity shops obviously, to get the bargains. So I don't know if that video will be up yet, but keep your eyes peeled for that, and see what bargains I came across. I didn't show it in the video, but I also got just amazing, a Jurassic World jigsaw. Oh, so good, so good. One of the impossible puzzles, I don't know what they're called. I wouldn't normally go for them, but obviously Jurassic World, that's a must buy. I mean, £3.50, you can't go wrong, can you? So I've got that challenge, and that will be a challenge, it really will. Those puzzles are rock hard. But I looked at it, and there is enough differences between the dinosaurs. I think I'll manage it. But I'm going to have to be ready for a project. I'm going to be sat with that for quite some time, I think. It was like a jigsaw. Didn't know where I was putting that then. Didn't know what I was doing then. No. Blinking heck. Finding challenges where there are none. It's a gift. So that, oh yeah. Thought I'd lost one. It's alright, we're under control. Panic not. Panic not. Get all these stuck down. I think paper piecing works really well with these stained glass designs. It's like, I don't know, they just complement each other quite well. And as I say, I looked through all the pictures, and this one looked quite basic. I didn't want one with loads of twiddly bits. Like, the twiddly bits are obviously fine to colour, but when it comes to cutting them out, I didn't want that. But what this will give me is really sharp colours. So, yeah. Hopefully the finished result will be nice. So yeah, so fed the ducks. Got some books from, got a book from a charity shop. Got a couple of books from what is called the, is it called High Peak Bookshop, which is just great. It's an independent bookstore, and every time I go in, it's got different things on the shelf. Sorry, bit of glue. So it's yeah, it's really good. I don't know if they wait to see what they can get reduced, because you'd expect them to be really pricey, and they are not. What am I doing here? That one, this one. Yeah, they're not. Most of the time, the books that I get from there are at a really good price, not an expensive price. So yeah, they're really good. So if you live near the Peak District, that's worth looking up. It's a really nice shop, quite quirky. It's got a cafe. Yeah, it's good. It's good. We like going there. So I got a couple of colouring books from there. Also got my mum and dad's Christmas cards from there, because they had some fancy pop-up Christmas cards, sort of things that you don't just see everywhere else. So I got them. Managed to not buy jewellery, because I nearly did. I nearly bought jewellery, and I don't need it. I need to not be spending all my money on things that I do not need. Okay. So let's see if we can peel these eyeballs off, so that we can stick them on top of the 18. So there's one eyeball. Very good. And there's the other eyeball. Okay. So then I've got, yeah, these eyebally bits to cut out. And then some nosy bits. I'll have this craft nailed by the end of this. It's like the homemade version of Colour by Sticker. Also going to cut the nose out while we're here. Gonna have to neaten this up once I have freed it. Okay. Oh, itchy nostrils. Hope I'm not catching Saffron's cold. Right, let's have a look. $20. That goes there. And there's that one. You see as we go along that I've struggled with some of the colour matching, which is a bit irritating, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? I don't worry too much as long as my colours are different to each other so that you can tell that they're different colours. That's more what concerns me than matching the key. I don't want all my colours just to merge into one thing. That's more of a concern. Okay, so we've got that. I wanted to do number 18, didn't I? Okay, that's peach. Now, what was peach? Was this peach? Was this peach? Because again, I didn't really have peach. Yes, because that's orange. Okay, so this is peach. Cool. So 18. I think the only thing that's 18 is the skull itself. Okay. Oh, I've just whacked this on and I've already got that glue, haven't I? Hopefully that other glue is dry. Oh yes, it's looking good. Got a good amount of glue on that. Some of the bits are going to be proper 3D by the end of this. Nice. Get the nose stuck on. Like that. Okay, cool. Right. 17 is pink. So there's pink, hot pink and magenta. So that's these colours. Because again I was struggling with colours. So this is my pink. So pink is 17. So I've got them on the skull itself. loosely cut the skull out. Let's have a look. So here. $17.17, and then there's this bit here. It's a bit like an eye, isn't it, that piece? Any more 17s? No. Sticking, sticking, sticking. I have got some sticking paper, but it's all the way over there. Yep. So that's 17. 16 is hot pink. Oh wow. I think it might be easier to do these first. So 9. 9 is light green. So this is light green. And there's 9s like everywhere. So let's just get it cut out first. Okay. Are there 9s in these bits? No. So it's just these triangles that are 9. Okay. Let me know in the comments below, would you bother doing this? Do you think it looks good? Are you enjoying it? Or is it too much like hard work? So then it's these pieces in the skull that I need. Okay, so again, let's roughly cut the skull out. Your cutting can be a lot more accurate when you've got rid of the bulk out of the way. So this is where I'd got some, wasn't it? So I've got these pieces across the mouth to do. And just this one here on the chin. So I'll cut that off. So that's the chinny chin bit. I up Saffron's up, so you might start hearing me sneezing. No ring, sweetie, because I'm doing all the papers. They'll look at you like, why have you planned this activity where I can't get involved? I think you've misunderstood the cat to human format. Okay, so what have we got? My fingers are covered in glue and ink. Oh god, I'm probably cat's not in a minute. So all in all, this is like hardcore crafting, people. Hardcore crafting. Get involved, getting messy. Yes. Yeah. If they didn't know, they do now, don't they? Know that you've arrived on the scene. You can probably see her shadow. If you're wondering why everything's gone dark. Too hinted. You've made everything go dark. Because you've sat your bum in the way. Let's rotate. Thank you. Sneeze in the eye. No, no. This can have to cut. No, that's a no, Saffron. Now there's flipping hair in the glue. I don't know what crafting without cats is like, but I can imagine it's a dream. You must get so much done. And the challenges must only be craft related. Whereas my challenges are fur and bean related. She's in a mood now. What we thinking? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Now what? So I didn't do. Oh, yeah, I didn't do 16 because I thought it'd be easier to do 9 first. So let's do 16 now, which is hot pink. So this is my hot pink. Oh, you know, it's like, it's a proper Mexican Day of the Dead colour. I like it. So 16 looks to be just these bits around the eyes. So that's nice and easy. So we can get rid of that big piece. And then cut around here like this. And these are all individual twiddly bits. Nice. Oh, rubbish. Curves are so hard to cut, can't tell you. Spent quite a lot of time in my youth cutting things out. And I think that I am relatively good at it now. You know, if I take my time. I really like sugar skulls, and I'm so pleased they've become more mainstream because it means that I can get hold of stuff a lot easier. Like colouring books and things. Like before they became mainstream, obviously there was nothing. So yeah, it's really great that they've become mainstream, and then I can get loads of sugar skull colouring books. If I wasn't so lazy and I wasn't such a messy crafter, I'd have a glue board set up for gluing on. I'd have tweezers so I wouldn't have my fingers in it. Can you imagine? But none of that is going to happen because I don't have a craft room. So just make do with what I've got. Nearly lunchtime already. Don't know where my day off goes. I really don't.